Hey guys, my name is Vignesh. Welcome back to the channel. So, being an actor for over 15 years and having a show that went on Netflix, I get asked these 5 questions all the time, and I thought I'll address them in this video. So here we go with the 5 questions that I get asked as an actor. So the first question, do you really cry? Yes, I do, but that's not how I got started. A little backstory, I started off as a singer. I actually joined a Star Search program called Vasantham Star 2007, and in that I ended up fourth, and thereafter I was showered with opportunities to act, sing, host, and even be a radio DJ. I honestly did not like acting at first because it's such a daunting process and it's totally outside of my comfort zone. I was so used to being a singer, like practicing for a few days and then dolling up and then going ahead to perform for hundreds or if not thousands of people, knowing that I'm going to be done in the next 5 to 6 minutes. With acting, on the other hand, I have to practice, remember the lines, remember the traits of the character, and journey through the eyes of the role for months. So back to the question, when it comes to crying, I actually realized I just can't cry like myself. I gotta cry like the character would. Like, there are the quiet ones, like, and then you've got like the sobbing ones, like, and then you've got like the outright explosion ones, like, okay, I'm doing a very bad job right now, but then again, you get the idea. And the best part about it is you get to choose how you want to express it. So as far as crying is concerned, there are actually two methods. One is to actually get into the character, feel the scene, feel the moment, and then you go ahead to express yourself and cry. And the second way is to just use glycerin, irritate the eye a bit, get it all nice and soaky, and then you go ahead to perform the scene. So both methods are acceptable. I use the first one because I'm very bad at faking it. But I know of actors who use both techniques and you just can't tell apart because that's how good they are. And so I guess, yeah, you can pick and choose whichever that you want to go with. Second question, do you get paid a lot as an actor in Singapore? So I guess you gotta define what is a lot. There are actors who earn a couple of $1 million and there are actors who earn $10,000 in a calendar year. So when I started off as a califer, even before my singing days, I was offered like $40 to $50 for like 5 to 6 hours of work, where I'm basically just there to fill up a scene. Something a bit like, this trusty chair. So I'm like a movable prop. You can put me here, put me there, looking at the wall, looking at you, or talking to another califer and so on. Well, at the beginning, just being in a scene already overwhelms you, so you just don't mind accepting these sort of gigs. But once I got my break through the Star Search, I was doing something like $250 a day to now $500 to $1,000 a day, depending on the channel and the program. So it totally varies and it depends on your level of your craft, how long you want to stay in the business, and what are the kind of opportunities you want to take up. And if you do tide through the wave, you can start commanding your own fees. Third question, how do you remember all of those lines? So some production houses are very well prepared, so they will send you the screenplay as well as the script like months or even weeks ahead. And then some not so much. Maybe it could be even on the day itself, right? There is little to no problem when the script is sent early. So the trick I use is to just learn the lines with no emotions, basically just to memorize them, sequence by sequence. Thereafter, I go ahead to add layer by layer. And these layers could be anywhere from emotions to how I want to use my voice for the scene, until I get to how I want to portray that scene. It's almost like learning a song. So first you learn the tune and then the lyrics with the tune, and thereafter the intricacies like the riffs and runs. It also helps if you have a photographic memory like I do. So I can remember some of the pages as I go along and I can sort of like refer on the fly. I don't think it's an innate ability of mine. I think it just got better over time with a lot of work. I will even go ahead to say that hosting actually helped me with the speed of my reading, memorizing my scripts, and performing the scripts like on the fly. Fourth question, did you go to acting school? Nope, I did not. So I just dived head right in and met with obstacles after obstacles. I hated acting to an extent where I almost said, you know what, this is not for me. And then I met a peer who told me that, hey, I actually watched a lot of movies to get some inspirations. Why don't you try it too? So I did that. So I took his advice. I went ahead to watch some of the classics like Scarface, Scent of a Woman, Taxi Driver, Godfather, and so on. This time not as a moviegoer, but more as an observer. So I actually went to dissect scene by scene how he approached it, what was he thinking at that point in time to actually behave that way, and so on. Last question, could you teach me how to act? So the answer is no, I can't. I guess I'm not qualified to. but I can guide you basically how I would actually go about thinking about the role and characterizing and then acting. In no measure would this be everything. You still need to put in the effort to understand your requirements for your own roles, but this is basically my high level framework as to how I would approach it. So here we go. So the role given to me is ASP Sealan, which is the name of the character, and ASP is basically his rank, Assistant Superintendent of Police, and the drama is called Vete. So the first question that I'll go ahead to ask production houses is, what's the backstory? So backstories are basically like a background story of where this character came from and where is he going to journey through in this whole drama. And most production houses will have them, so you should ask them. So ASP Sealan's backstory was, he's a high-flying officer quickly climbing up the ranks. He is now selected to lead a team of hand-picked talented officers in this new unit. He's married, he has a wife, and he has a child. So now with this backstory, I will start to then prepare two layers, mentally as well as physically. What type of a person would represent these sort of achievements and this sort of family dynamics? Physically, this guy needs to look fit, he has to look sharp, very attentive, and he wants to achieve more. So he's actually in search of achieving more in his life as well as in career. Aside to that, his posture. So I like to always choose an animal to represent the posture for a character. So for this particular character, I chose the bull because it sort of represents his demeanor. So being a bull, his posture is always upright, he faces adversity right head on, and he's unstoppable. The next layer would be mental. And for this layer, basically, I'm going to dive in a bit more deeper into his character traits. These are things not told to you, and these are conclusions that you can make on your own. There's no right or wrong. So what I did was, for this sort of a person with these sort of achievements, what type of a person would he be back in school? How does he talk to his friends? How does he talk to his colleagues, his family, his kids? How would his voice be? Does he wear a smile? Does he laugh big? Is he a hugger? And all of those kind of stuff. So basically, I'm just diving a bit more deeper into his mental psyche and then sort of absorbing that. So that's how I go about to create a character, and thereafter I'll start injecting the script and then looking through his lenses. And what I would do is I would go ahead to perform this in front of a mirror, or maybe just record this and then watch it again and see if I'm satisfied with what I'm seeing, and if so, then that goes on TV. So that's it. Thanks a lot for watching this video, and if you like this content, hit subscribe, and I would love to hear your comments as well. So I'll see you on the next one.